I didn't have much of a role model at home.
Frank.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure if I even know how to be a great father.
You just love him, man. It's hard to fuck him up if you just love him. You think you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Holy shit.
What?
A check for $50,000 from Fiona.
Is there a note?
Love you.
Yeah, she does.
All right.
Right after that scene, Fiona Gallagher is seen getting on an airplane, taken off to who knows where. And that's how season 9 of Shameless ended. And if you ask me, it was the perfect ending, the perfect finale, the perfect send-off, and where the show should have ended. Now, let me preface that by saying I haven't seen season 10 or 11. I was late to the game to start watching the show, just started a few months ago. Very glad that I did. That show has made me feel literally every single type of human emotion that somebody can feel in pretty much every single episode. Happy, sad, angry, empathy. Like kind of want to stop watching it at some points because I was like, this is so fucked up. But I've really loved and enjoyed watching the show. It's been a long time since I've been able to get into a show and watch every single minute of every single episode and go back and make sure I didn't miss anything. And I've loved it. So let me ask you this. If you're watching this and if you've seen this show, should I continue on and finish season 10 and season 11? I know some things happen. I know Fiona, I know Emmy Rossum is gone. I know she's not in the show. I know she never comes back. YouTube and TikTok have really kind of let me know. Well, they were the reasons why I started watching the show. A bunch of clips of the show started popping up, and I was like, "Does this really happen?" Actually, what really kept popping up was white boy Carl scenes, and so I was like, "You know what? Let me watch it, and see what this is all about." And here we are, like 2 months later. I've watched every single episode through season 9, and here I am making content, making a video about it, and plan to make several videos about Shameless, to be honest with you. So let me know in the comments, should I continue on with the show? At the very least, right? I am only 2 seasons left, and I think my expectations are going to be low with Fiona gone and just. A lot of shows that continue to run for multiple seasons with, hour-long episodes, they tend to just run out of ideas, and Shameless has done so much already. Like, it's crazy because, yes, it is exaggerated and it's over-dramatized, but it's also not far off with how a lot of people's lives, what's actually happened to them and kind of, their culture and their upbringing and how just, like, their world is completely different, and really somebody's always kicking them sometimes, and beating them down. Sometimes it's themselves, but really puts things into perspective because this family has been playing with a short deck their entire lives, and they have good things happen, and then it's bad, and then it's good, and then it's bad. And that's really why I like that season 9 finale right there, is because it's like, yeah, Fiona, really messed up what she had going for her and things like that. But, she got out. You kind of get the feeling that she's not coming back, right? She's getting out and she's going to go do something with her life. Lip may be becoming a father. Ian's going to come home soon. Carl is going to go back to military school. So that last episode is like, after all of these things that have happened to this family, it looks like things are in the up and up, and everything's gonna be all right. Although if you've seen the show, you know that's not gonna happen. But so I think what we're gonna do is I have a few plans in mind for a few future videos. One thing that pops to my head is the men in Fiona Gallagher's life. I like Emmy Rossum. I think it's crazy to think, right, see her in the Phantom of the Opera as a Broadway singer, and then playing her role as Fiona Gallagher. Just fantastic. The acting is great. Now, nobody, and this is no disrespect to anybody on that show, nobody does a better acting job than William H. Macy. His portrayal of Frank Gallagher is phenomenal because Frank Gallagher is shameless. He has no shame. He's done unspeakable, unbearable things, but there are still times throughout this show that you like him, you find him funny, you find him relatable, and you're like, damn it, like he's such a shitty dude, but like I still kind of like him at times, you know? So we'll probably look into that. We'll probably like rank my characters from like who I like the least, who I like the most, whose characters I feel like are just sad. There's a few characters on that show that I'm like, what's happening to you, what has happened to you is just really sad. So we'll get into that. But next time we will go over the men in Fiona's lives, right? You got Jimmy / Steve, you got Ford, you got Gus, you got Sean, a few other little guys, ancillary characters that don't really matter, but who I liked, and some of the character, their storylines that just didn't really make a whole lot of sense. So let me know in the comments if you're a fan of Shameless, and then if you do recommend that I continue and watch season 10 and season 11, and I will see you guys in the next one.